Hello there, I am Alex GT and today I'm bringing you another draft recap video. Last time we did the EDC, and even though the EDC is still ongoing, I have started a league, a doubles battle league called the DBA, and the draft was a little while ago, but we were waiting for everyone to be like okay to go because there was one guy who didn't have a 3DS, whose 2DS broke, and then he got waiting to get a new one. But now that everything is settled and everyone's good to go, I'm doing a draft recap video because the league actually starts for us this Wednesday. So, I'm in the Pokedex of Pokebank. No, Venusaur is not on. That Venusaur is not on my team. It's just there because it's the Pokemon that I chose to go to. If I go here, see, I don't think I have all the. I don't have all the Pokemon, but I don't know why I don't have all the Pokemon. I should have all of them, but yeah, for some reason now the top screen is lagging. But I'm actually going to pull up my roster right here, and we are going to go through this this draft recap. I hope everything goes well. So we're actually going to what the hell? Oh, that's cool. So we had the second overall pick. We had the second overall pick. It stopped because I wasn't on it. You know what? We had the second overall pick. This okay. Yeah, so we had the second overall pick in the draft, which was good because it meant that I was gonna get, you know, a good Mon early on. I was gonna get one of the best in the format early on, and this is doubles, so you know what, maybe the best in singles may not be the best in doubles. But yeah, so, and it also meant that I was gonna get a somewhat of a wheel pick because I was not the wheel pick, but I was the pick before and after, so I still got to pick, you know, relatively close. And with my first pick, I went with Tapu Fini because, in my point of view, Tapu Fini is the better one in doubles because of Misty Terrain and because of how just fucking thick it is. You know, this Mon is like pretty much like Tapu Koko is good in anything, but it's frail. Tapu Bulu isn't slow as shit and has that 4 times weakness to poison that no one wants to deal with. Tapu Lele is just overpowered and anywhere, but I feel like Tapu Fini really shines in doubles because of Misty Terrain. It helps protect itself and its partner from status moves, and that's why I drafted it. I hate being status. I mean, everybody hates being hexed, but you know that this is a good thing because I picked a lot of physical attackers, which is a problem that I have. I also did that with the EDC, but you know I've fixed my roster a little bit in the ADC. I haven't really been announcing trades, but you know what, it doesn't matter. I'll probably will for this one, but yeah. So I picked Tapu Fini because Misty Terrain, it's thick, it's strong, it's just good. It's just overall good. This is what I like about Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini is one of the Mons it's one of the Tapus that I actually like. That and Tapu Bulu. The other two, like, fucking, but yeah. So my first pick was Tapu Fini. Moving on, my second pick. My second pick is a Mon that I'm really happy that I picked. Oops. You guys are. Oh, it's right there. All right. So, the second one that I picked, my round 2, no, it's not my Mascon Incineroar. I actually did not draft Incineroar in this league. I might trade out for it eventually if I want to, but I did pick my favorite Pokemon of all time, Infernape. I think the only league I've ever used Infernape was the FTL, which didn't lead to anything. But Infernape is my favorite Pokemon. It's just an overall great Mon in singles and in doubles and any format. If you're using Infernape, you're doing a good thing. You know, it's got a lot of coverage, it's fast, it hits hard. It's a glass cannon, but there are ways around that, especially since I also picked up the best counter for it. It won't do much to it. If I put like Choice Scarf or if I put Focus Sash, it could one shot a Tapu Koko, which is Tapu Koko is my biggest problem, and oddly enough, first match I'm going against is the guy who drafted it, but yeah, I see myself doing some good things with Infernape, and I mean, I wanted to use my favorite Pokemon in my own league, so it turns out good that I was able to draft it. I'm honestly surprised that it lasted that long, although we are just 8 coaches, 8 teams, so a lot of things we're surprised that lasted. Even things that are undrafted right now, we're surprised that they're undrafted. But yeah, so let's move on. My third pick. My third pick is a good one. Is a Mon that I feel people sleep on, even though they shouldn't. It is this Mon is a Mon that I've already used a lot in Wi-Fi battles on this channel, and it's a Mon that I really enjoy using. Here we go. Golisopod. This has a monstrous attack stat. It has the ability that makes it switch out, which is kind of fucking stupid, but you know what? It's got monstrous attack. It can live any hit. If like I usually run it special defense, max special defense, max attack, and with a priority move set. It gets access to literally 4 priority moves, so you can run full priority if you want to. And there's only a few Mons that can stop that. Bruxish, Lele, Tsarina, I think, are the only 3. Unless they have Misty Terrain, Psychic Terrain as a move. I was talking just abilities though. Hold on a second. I want to see something. Yeah, no. Tapu Lele was not banned in this. But yeah, I really love Golisopod, and I'm looking forward to using it in the league. I used it in a showdown league I was in that I dropped halfway because I just didn't have time to do it. But yeah, Golisopod is one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 7, and I'm not getting anything. I am looking forward to using it in the league, and I just know that I'm gonna have success with it. So, moving on to Mon number 4. I'm gonna try and get by these a little bit faster, but yeah, I can't move faster than my 3DS. Alright, so speaking of Pokemon that can stop priority, I went up and picked up Bruxish. Whoops, there we go. I picked up Bruxish. Now I know that in my first 4 picks, I picked up 3 water types. I did not pay attention to the typings. I feel like I drafted badly, but I think that we're still going to be able to do good. But yeah, I drafted Bruxish because of it has 3 great abilities. It has a great move set. It's decently fast, hits hard, and from what I've seen in the EDC, it can live a hit. So yeah, So I'm looking forward to using Bruxish even more. I might, although I have it in the EDC, and I did draft. The draft did happen before I made the trade in the EDC, so I might be trading out Bruxish at one point because I'm already using it in another league. But who knows, man? Maybe Bruxish will put in work, and I'll end up keeping it through the entire league, the entire season. But yeah, moving on. Aha! Now comes the time where I drafted one of my favorite Pokemon. Will this give me the Alolan form too? Yeah, Alolan Sandslash. Alolan Sandslash, I drafted it because I've wanted to use it forever. I love using Alolan Sandslash. Yes, the 4 times weakness to fire and fighting is not that great. And those are really common types in competitive. But it's a counter to a lot of things, and if I can get Hail Up, the Slush Rush doubles its speed, it's actually a viable threat in my opinion, so that's why I picked it up. This is doubles, so I don't need to waste a move slot on its moveset to like set up Hail or whatever. So I feel like I could do something really great with Alolan Sandslash in this league. And next up, to complement the Alolan Sandslash, we have Alolan Ninetales. Yes, Alolan Ninetales, because I drafted this because of Snow Warning. Aurora Veil is great. I always hate going up against it, so I'm gonna love using it. I'm not really a fan of Alolan Ninetales, but it's really like it really makes Alolan Sandslash a lot better when it's paired up against it, especially to lead off with, since I can run I can run Snow Warning and not have to use the move Hail. And yeah, it might be a little bit predictable of leading off with these two, but you know, who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky, and maybe people won't prep for it, and we'll catch them off guard. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to using this duo. So yeah. All right, so moving on. Oh, so here before I should have said the rules of the draft before doing this, but before starting this, but the rules of the draft, we had a GBA style draft. Every coach had to pick at least one Mon from each tier, a Mega, and a Z Captain, and then had 500 points to fill out the rest of the roster for the 5 last Mons. And me, whoops, I keep doing that. I should stop doing that. Me, for my Mega, I picked a very familiar Mega. I don't have it, like the picture of the Mega here. But I picked Mega Beedrill. I had some good success with Mega Beedrill in the past, and I'm not sure how good Mega Beedrill is in doubles, but I know that I'm good with Mega Beedrill, so I'm looking forward to using it a lot. The only bad part, and see, this goes again with Tapu Fini, because a burn really completely fucks Mega Beedrill up. And with Tapu Fini's Misty Terrain, I won't get that. So there's always that possibility. You know, so I really like that I picked up Tapu Fini, especially in Mega Beedrill's case, because they can Will-O-Wisp all they want, and it won't fucking affect my Mega Beedrill. Alright, next up is my Z Captain. And my Z Captain is a Mon that I actually do not like, but it's actually a really good Mon, all things considered, and it does get access to, I believe, 15 of the 18 Type A Z moves. So you know, it's a good choice for a Z Captain. Considering the fact that it's the only Mon on my team that can use Z moves. I picked up I picked up Greninja. Sorry, I pressed B there. Obviously no Battle Bond. Battle Bond is get the fuck out of my face. But I could use Protean because Protean is illegal in doubles. But yeah, this is my Z Captain. A Z Captain in this league is free. I'm on from any tier that you want for free, and you don't have to run Z moves. So I can literally run like just a full competitive set with like choice band or something like that on this Greninja. If I wanted to. Sorry, I just woke up, so you see me like. But yeah, so yeah, like if I wanted to run a full, just a competitive Greninja, I could. But I picked it up as my Z Captain because it learns. It could. God fucking damn it, Alex, wake the fuck up. Okay, I picked it up as my Z Captain because it learns 15 out of. It can use 15 out of the 18 Type A Z moves. I believe it's 15. It's either 15 or 13. I'm going with 15. If it's not 15, if it's 13, then fucking sue me. But yeah, so that's pretty much why I picked it up. Also, it's fast and it hits hard. You know, for some reason I always go for hyper offensive mons. That just seems to be my thing. I seem to do well with hyper offensive mons, so it's kind of a surprise I don't like Greninja because that's what it is. But yeah, so I don't know what good will come out of me using Greninja as the Z Captain, but we'll find out. Next. This is a 17-minute video. That's already too long. Ho, yeah. Okay, next is a mon that I love using. Next is a mon that I love using, and it's not Kartana. It's Komao. Komao was fucking built for VGC. Clanging skills hits both opponents. It can be run specially. It can be run physically. Dragon Dance can sweep. I've fucking had amazing success with a fucking special Komao. Choice Scarf on this bitch. There's a lot of things that die to it. It's got 3 amazing abilities that make it immune to things. Bulletproof makes it immune to like bullet and bomb and C type. You know what it fucking does. Soundproof makes it immune to sound moves, and Overcoat makes it immune to statuses. I think statuses, or just maybe powder moves. I don't know, but 3 great abilities, fucking great stats. It's got decent speed, so you know odds are. Depending on how I run it, it will outspeed shit. If I use Dragon Dance, it'll outspeed a lot of things. It's got that 4 times weakness to Fairy, but I mean, you know, Hydreigon has that too, and it still gets used. So it's a really good mon. It's a mon that I really love, and it's a mon that I really enjoy using, and I'm looking forward to using it in this league. And we have 2 mons left. These next 2 are mons that I love using. Also, I picked a lot of mons that I like using. I did not pick Gastrodon, which is the lead I usually go to with this next mon when I'm playing VGC. But I usually lead off Alolan Marowak. The shiny. I usually lead off Alolan Marowak Gastrodon when I play VGC because Gastrodon has Storm Drain, so it eliminates the water type weakness of Marowak, and people forget that Marowak gets Lightning Rod, so yeah, that works. People forget, well, first two things. People always forget that Gastrodon is a ground type, and people forget that he gets Lightning Rod, so they use electric type moves even though it wouldn't affect either of them. They still use them, and they get caught by Lightning Rod. Fucking Christ. But yeah, I picked it up because I love using it in doubles, and I know how to use it in doubles specifically. And right now I'm hitting my desk beside my microphone, which is not great. But yeah, so I know how to use Alolan Marowak in doubles specifically. I don't know how I would use it in singles. That's a different story. But I picked this up because it's a great mon, especially in doubles. Thick Club boosts doubles his attack stat. My secondary mascot on the channel is Cubone, so I had to at least, you know, pick its evolution. And yeah, so let's move on to our last mon, which is by far one of my most favoriteest mons ever. Vikavolt! I picked Vikavolt as my last pick because it's just a fucking monster, man. If this hit, like, double this thing's speed, this thing is fucking Ubers. And people call it trash. Those people who call it trash don't fucking know Pokemon. Don't know competitive. This thing is amazing. It has a base special attack stat of 145. That's not fucking garbage. And you can choice scarf it, which is essentially gives it base 60 speed. Base 60 speed. But yeah, no, like, you can use this in a lot of ways. You can fucking assault vest it and run a fully offensive moveset. You can I usually like to run full special attack, full special defense, and then Quick Claw, because Quick Claw is amazing. Actually, fully special attack, fully special defense lives a flamethrower from a Goodra. I know it's not stab, but Goodra is a special attacker. So yeah, Vikavolt, it's got decent bulk, it's got a really good special attack, it's got shit speed, but it makes up for it. Like, this thing is a complete monster, and get it out on the right mon, that mon is dead. Like, if you're planning to use Trick Room and your opponent has a Vikavolt, don't use Trick Room, because unless you have a mon that has a slower base speed than Vikavolt, your entire team's gonna get destroyed. Because this thing can take on anything: Energy Ball, Thunderbolt, Air Slash, Bug Buzz. My normal moveset for it. That gives it the coverage that it needs. Can't really take on fire types that well, but who gives a shit? Why would you have Vikavolt on a fire type in the first place? Ground type's not a problem, rock type's not a problem. You know, Vikavolt is an overall great mon, and anybody who doesn't think so is an idiot. Sorry to tell you this way. But yeah, so that's basically my entire team for the DBA. And I can't say for sure when the first battle video will be uploaded. Nor can I say when this will be uploaded. Probably today, as I'm recording this today, the 16th. But yeah, so that's my team. If you guys are rooting for me, like this video, comment down below. What is your favorite mon that I've picked? Also, if you have any set ideas for any of these mons, for doubles, not singles, don't give me single sets, doubles, write down in the comments below. I read all the comments, so I'll see your sets, and maybe I'll use them in a battle video and give you a shout out. But yeah, so with that, do what I told you. Well, I'm not giving you an order. Every time I have trouble ending off videos. But yeah, so if you want, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao. End the video. End the video.